We'll call the public hearing to order, 5:30. Anyone here about the water and sewer rates?
Oh. It'll be awful quiet.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's happy about it, but we don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are we gonna do? Still happened. Right.
Mayor, I did a spreadsheet and laid on top of there. It's kind of big, that kind of gives you a estimate of if you're at 1,000 gallons residential, how much it's gonna increase. Yeah, then versus if you're 5,000 residential, which is
It's
kind
still-
of pretty much the,
But it's still not bad.
no, it's not bad.
It is not.
Now, if you're a business, it is more, but, you know, businesses usually charge to cover that.
But I will say to those of y'all who didn't know, this is mandatory. We're not, it isn't something we have to do. We have to keep a certain percentage of money on hand, you know, in case something drastic happens, we have to.
We would have to have this rate study done in July, and then we would.
But if you don't follow through with this, you can't qualify for grants, you can't get anything. So we have, but this hearing's one of the mandatory things we have to do in order to get through the process, so. Even if I didn't like it, I'd have to learn to like it, so. This seems to be one of those things lately. Everything's going up. I don't like it. I was already poor. How'd y'all's meeting go? Your last one.
Hey, listen, I would give you a hug. That was huge. We got bonuses. Yeah. Yeah. Let's not do that again.
Oh, okay. That's great. That looks just like a chain link. Four-wheeler. Motorcycle.
Do what?
It's our meeting today for the school board.
When is it now?
It's the second Tuesday of this month,
Second Tuesday,
so it'll follow.
the day after
This one,
ours.
then we'll have ours at school the next
Oh,
day.
good, I'm coming to y'all's.
Come on. We've had quite a few people right this. Welcome to be there.
I would like to, I am gonna come much as I can. I would like to keep me in the loop anyway.
Would you like a cracker? They're rich, I brought mine.
Mhm.
4:30's early. 4:30's early.
Hello.
How you doing, bud?
Well, imagine that.
Increased by a year.
Turn my ringer down.
Yeah.
They give me the wrong tax. But I got something about women's health.
Oh, well, you know, it's from if you're the community center. He always puts all their flyers in
These
there.
days, you never know.
Right? I make no assumptions. Yeah. A good friend from college that was dating in college, and now she's a waiter, and she's gorgeous. The only thing is she's just a little bit tall. Yeah, but you need to shut up.
It's fine.
No, I've got mine.
I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah. First time I went to Vegas,
Yeah.
they had the track show.
Mhm.
I'm like,
I mean, it's an art form for sure.
it'd be like a movie Crocodile Dundee.
Yes. That was a good one.
Make sure. Hey, Wayne, I got a question, something about no water rules. I seen on Facebook, somebody posted about the average field size. Is it not? Yeah. Cause somebody was saying who's responsible for putting this up. It's been down for opening. I don't remember who posted it. Alright.
It should be good.
Yeah. Right. I just, like I said, I seen somebody posted it, I saw, I don't know, I was gonna,
Yeah.
at the meeting, I'll ask you.
I'll find out, cause I hadn't seen it or known nothing about it.
Oh, yeah.
They have.
How long have we gotta run this? Okay.
Yeah. It's awful.
Is this the only thing that needs to be signed?
Mm-hmm. You keep the rest of it, she gets that first page.
Okay, who do I turn it to?
Cindy.
When does it have to be turned in?
I mean, you know, you did it right now, and you don't have to remember it later. Yeah, that's fine too. That was my thought about it. No, same. If you do it now, you won't forget about it later.
That's a
But-
good thing.
But, you know, if you actually want to read it, then maybe you should take some time. Your call.
I'm not gonna change anything, so.
I love them. I know. They
There's
love all
some
their
tracking.
They're having too much fun. I love it.
all the time.
Same. Yeah. Like, you know, I feel like he's gonna feel like they're saying no to him, but no, it's been no forever. Yeah. Anyway. This is my. Yeah. Like, ooh.
Save you some money.
Well, last time we went up there, she did her. She did go. Yeah, I did. We was in there, but she was right here, laying in bed. Nurse right here. Hey, I got a question. She really cold. Y'all want that my throat. Y'all need that same thing. I said, I should be going first. She's like, It's that thing about 8 foot long.
I don't want you here.
Oh, you should have.
You made a lot of money if you made it.
When y'all get in? Yeah, you can't do it.
Yeah,
You can't, if you just walk around, you're fine.
you gotta spend a lot of money.
We got someone out there, she might talk to us in the morning. We went up there and listened to it, we was there 3 days. We could have went to the beach for a
Proposal,
week.
whoa, I totally missed
Cheaper
that.
ones. He said, that's all I got to do. We're using you.
We was there an hour and 15 minutes.
Those chairs.
I'll be in, out of bed, and that's when I may jump out and see it.
They have to tie you down.
They may.
Well, they used to be.
I see.
That's whole time. Still cheaper, but still.
I said, I really want to sleep. I told him.
They'll pay for it.
Do what?
Oh, no, they won't do that. They won't do that. They'll work at school, they pay me for that. And they say, well, they'll pay the coach to drive. The Beagle drive, the other guy, I can't remember his name. They got to go drive. Oh, yeah, they do. They drive their own. We'll find a driver.
And they got bought out by Hawker.
Started out that night, Kathy didn't give me a route back. I get doing the lane.
I know, yeah.
Most of few issues is why I'm getting on that. Yeah, he's a big problem.
shot on it, we got to go sleep right now. Yeah, oh yeah, Mama on the roadside here, now Christmas lights.
Right.
Try to jump in
Yeah.
after we do
But
our
I
stuff.
mean, that's what I, yeah. Like that's,
Live for a while. So they live
so,
Yeah.
but I mean, holy,
Work. So we
and here's the thing, I mean, I'm just
There's no back here with Gus Sweet was supposed to come back.
yeah, I mean, it seems, there's some questions. Yeah, but. That's true. They're kind of waiting on the first person to say something. Oh yeah, it's on.
Oh,
Oh, she says off.
right, y'all hit your mics. Start our meeting. Call to order, invocation, Reverend Arthur Terry, New Jerusalem Church, God of Christ. Okay, someone want to volunteer to say the blessing?
Father God, we come tonight as humble as we know how, thanking you for all the things that you have done for us, Father, and for the things that you want to do. And we just praise and give you back all the glory. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, roll call, please.
Mayor,
Here.
Ginger Stewart. Here. Linda Walker.
Here.
Jane Durney.
Here.
Stan Moran. Sean Simpson.
Here.
Del Carruthers.
Here.
Raymond Hatton.
Here.
Jim Ed Ransom.
Here.
And Shane Hamilton.
Here.
Have a quorum.
All right, so everyone had a chance to look over previous meeting minutes.
Make a motion we approve. Second.
Janie to a blue, second by Raymond. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carried. All right.
Mayor, there's not a public comment, but Bailey Joe Edwards sent me some drawings. You know, they did a project on painting crosswalks.
Oh, yeah.
And these are the two designs that they're trying to decide which one they want to do, or I don't know, maybe one of each, so. But they're only gonna do a couple of crosswalks instead of doing a whole bunch of them.
Those look good.
I know, I thought so too.
Yeah.
So,
Y'all want to do both?
one of them would be on, Lincoln, where it kind of crosses from Lincoln over to the primary, from the middle
Right.
school to the primary, and then the other one is on that street right in front of the new primary school, little side street, I don't know. What street's that?
Conway,
Yes, Conway.
the primary crossing.
Yes.
Oh,
Those
y'all
were the
want-
ones, those
y'all
were the
like 'em
ones that
both?
were, that they were. She said she'd let us know for sure when they got their final design done, but,
Do we need to vote on that?
I mean, I would think.
So I think
probably when
everybody
they
in favor of
decide
both
which
of 'em?
one they do,
Yes.
They look good.
Well, everybody likes both, so. Okay. Anyone here from the library? Okay. No budget and finance yet. Next month. Community Center, Director Mike Brown.
While we were on, but before Mike gets up there, could I say something? If you're on budget and finance. I'd like to, I don't know whether to make a motion or what, but I would like to meet the council, since we're probably the budget committee. I'd like to meet with every department head and go over their budgets with them in person, rather than having them just present it and we're supposed to take it home and read it. There are questions we can ask, but I think that's our job. I think that's what we should do. And then if there's increases, they can tell us what. If there's decreases, they can tell us what. But I don't know whether it takes a meeting once a week until it's all done, but we could probably do 2 or 3 department heads at a time.
You wanna do it at night, or are you talking about during the day, or?
Well, I don't know if everybody could get here during the day.
It's up to y'all, it don't matter to me.
But I mean, one night a week for 3 weeks, we could get it done, I think. I mean, do I need to make a motion for that, or just, because it could be like a work session. It won't have to be a call meeting. It'd be like a work session, like the budget committees used to do.
Right.
Am I,
Y'all?
how do y'all feel about it?
I do too.
the big thing with it is, they're supposed to have them back to us like the 27th. We have to vote on a preliminary, but then you've got time after that to make any changes through the end of January.
But we always sat behind the 8 ball on, we got to do that one in December.
Yes.
And then you got to finalize it January.
I'd like to do it before we,
That
for
way-
the preliminary.
Yeah.
I mean, if they've got a preliminary budget,
I don't. I wanna see their preliminary budget
well, that's what I'm saying. I would like to see the preliminary.
after, I wanna see it after they're done with it.
We just got the sheets the other day, so they're not ready.
Bad thing about it,
Well, you see what I'm saying?
it's gonna change in January, cause we won't have the year-end numbers to do the preliminary. It always does. Whatever they
Well,
put-
once we get the one in December, and get the one in January, we can meet then and we can cut in or cut out. What we want in.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You have from January to the end of January.
Yeah, but we normally just have a council meeting and that's it.
We used to start budget meetings like in September. And they would come in and bring in what they were expecting to do, and we would get an idea of what their budgets were gonna be.
You did 12 months, you didn't do September. We had to have the end of
We always
September,
did
and
the
then you had to
budget
get the
meetings.
numbers together.
Well, I just remember, we met every week or so, and everybody would come in.
We can wait it to do the preliminary, then figure out what we want to do.
Yep, but if we get the preliminary, then can we meet with the department heads after we get the preliminaries and get that done? That's my thing. I
you
won't,
still won't have year-end numbers till after the first of the year.
correct, yeah, I understand that, and I understand there'll be some tweaking to everything.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Then
understand
you can
that.
see what they wanna do,
Well,
what they
exactly.
wanna try to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whether, don't put that in there or to put it in,
Right.
And all of it's a guess until they know how much
Exactly.
money they're gonna
Exactly.
work with, so.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's whatever, however y'all wanna do it, don't matter to me. But you don't have to pay, we can call a meeting anytime.
Well, then, after they do their preliminaries, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Then we can meet with them if we, cause I think that's what I just think that's what we ought to do.
The other day, a lot of that, we may just turn it in like our budget was this year, and then tweak it, cause you don't know where you're at.
Right, yeah, I know, that's why we always finalized at the end of
Right.
January, we had January to work
Got a
on it.
lot of big stuff going on. We got bids out that are really expensive, so that's gonna affect where
Yeah.
what they have to work with.
Then I say after we get the preliminaries, that's what we ought to do.
Okay,
Okay,
alright,
that was it.
Just remember that we do have to give notice to the public of it as a public meeting.
yeah.
Yeah,
It can't just be like an impromptu type thing. We'd have to actually.
exactly,
Well,
yeah,
and that
sure.
wouldn't be what they would call an emergency either. We'd have
No.
to give them,
Okay, Mike, I'm
All right,
sorry.
Mike, sorry, we.
Okay, thank you, Miss Janie, that's all I got. Memberships around 900. Events, Baptist Health, instead of on a Wednesday, the last week of November, it's gonna be on a Monday, the 24th. Member of the month, Hannah Hearn. We started playing basketball here in a couple of weeks, and the memo band will be here December the 4th. I did kind of put the carriage before the horse, and trying to get the showers fixed, and I thought I could get by with using a tip taps vendor, but I'm gonna have to bid it out, bid it out, and if I change anything, we've gotta go through the health department, so I learned something.
Yeah, we gotta have drawings, we'll have to have it drawn out, but so they can approve it.
Yeah,
So I know y'all are wanting to change
I don't know why they put the shower heads,
where they
shooting
did.
out the, shooting straight out the shower.
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
kids,
should've been.
That don't work.
Oh, I
It
understand.
needs to go wall to wall, so, that's where we are on that. It'll probably be on next year's budget. And that's pretty much all I've gotten there. It's just,
Any questions for Mike, anybody? Alright, Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Now, Fire Department, Chief Justin Wittenberg.
That's on there. Alright, good evening. Looks like we had 61 incidents last month, 13 of them fire related, 37 of them EMS, and 11 others. I'm not sure what the others are. They normally are fire EMS related. So this report says 11 others. So if you have any questions, let me know. Other than that, that's all I got.
Thank you, sir.
Any
Well,
questions
thank you,
for
Justin.
Justin, anybody? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
That's right. Public Works, Water, Sewer, Street, Anthony Smith.
It's fairly uneventful this time around. We only had 7 service line leaks, easy. But our water usage did go up. We pumped 11,864,000 gallons this month. Average daily pump was 382,000. Normally we only pump about 325, 340,000. Outside of that, I did have one force main leak on the sewer side of things, but it was taken care of inside 2 hours, so it was nothing. That's about it for me.
Wait till, what is this certified bid? Tabulation and corrective action plan requiring wastewater plant.
That's an aerator?
Yeah. That, we, had one bid, and, it came in at $748,000. And we was figuring 4 or something mainly, but, something's pretty excessive.
Is that the clarifier or what?
That's, how the wells to get our pond back. It's another thing we have
Oh,
to do.
yeah.
Yeah, cause right now I'm running a tractor with a relift just to get
You
some
got that
oxygen
in my
in there. Yeah, but it's burning through the diesel, so.
Yeah, that's the.
Can you rebid?
Yes, what we need to do, I think, that's up, yeah, we need to reject this and rebid. Cause I did,
Yeah.
I got on the phone with some people and they were actually busy and didn't see the job and said they'd be glad to bid on it, you know, that had done work for us before. But we're gonna have to get a better bid than that. I mean, that's pretty much that's ridiculous.
You need a motion to
I need a
reject that
motion
bid?
to,
Reject the
Reject.
748.
yes,
I'll make that motion.
motion from Wendell,
Second.
second by Jim Ed. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried, and we'll get it bid out. Need to vote to rebid?
I thought that was part of that motion.
Well, it
Was it?
was. I didn't know if we need to do it separately or not. Okay. All right, Police Department, Chief Keith Graham.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Hope everybody had a good Halloween. I know we were busy. We did a few trunk or treats and out with the kids and whatnot. Public reaction was pretty good with it. Good community policing. We're getting a lot of comments on our Facebook page about how we're doing community policing, and everybody seems to really enjoy it. I know our officers do. So for last month, we had 179 dispatch complaint calls, 44 different arrests for warrants, and about 18 arrests. And included in that arrest is one for negligent homicide that we're able to get. So earlier this year, last year I think it was actually, somebody shot playing with a gun, round went off, hit his friend. He got charged with negligent homicide. So, that's what he's accused of, and he's got court coming up. So, ticket citations, 55, 61 different reports, 30 warnings, and then we held 22 inmates throughout the month. 6 bonds. Most of those, we got those to court, so they were released by the judge for a new court date or whatever the judge decided to do. So that equals that. Any questions on the monthly numbers at all? The next thing I have is a take-home vehicle. I know we discussed it last month, just in brief. I did a little presentation for you guys, so hopefully y'all can see all that in your packet. The biggest thing is for my captain and for my detective, I really need them to have take-home vehicles. Our captain responded in one day 4 times. 4
We
times.
pay overtime when they come, wait, say that again.
He responded 4 times from his house back to the
You get
people.
overtime, right?
Yes.
When you hired them, did you hire them, you tell them that they wouldn't take the car home? That we didn't allow them to do that? That's 30-something miles.
That's 30-something miles, you're correct. My question is, that I'll present to the council. What am I gonna tell that family member who their person just passed away on why it took my officers to get to them?
You cannot respond from Little Rock, 34 miles, in less than 30 minutes.
Yes, you can. With the police car.
Yeah, you can,
lights and
because
sirens,
you're gonna have the lights on,
correct.
and then you're gonna be running passing everybody, and we're gonna be
Actually,
live.
you do it responsibly. When we are trained how to drive an emergency vehicle, which Ms. Jemetta can speak to, you learn how to pass people, how to drive careful and prudent. It's not an elimination of all traffic laws. You still have to be mindful.
Yeah.
Of it.
But I got a letter here that said you know, about this officer, you know. And you told us a month ago that these 4 were gonna be like $50.
Okay.
And he's saying it costed him $120 a week.
Yeah, it's 5 days a week.
Yep. And so you said about 50 for all 4 of them or whatever.
I said 50, about 50 apiece,
Yeah.
and that's ballpark in the figure.
And they keep saying, you know, he's got a job offer for $62,000.
Mhm.
We can't match that.
No one said that. No
Well,
one said that. We
he
are going to
said-
match that.
Huh?
No one said that. We were going to match
You
that. It's a to present to you guys.
Yeah.
Because if I lose my captain, and we're speaking of Captain Bradley back here, that's going to set our PD back by 2 years at least.
Yeah.
So is it my understanding that if he doesn't get to take his car home, you're gonna quit?
No, that's not it. That's
So,
not all of it.
okay,
All we are at this police department, like every other police department in the state of Arkansas, we have responsibilities. As you said, Miss Jenny, about a couple months ago, you want us to be self-sufficient. Is that correct?
correct.
Correct. We have to be able to do that. So my top 2 people in charge in the police department has to have that capabilities. I cannot have my detective go from her residence in Sherwood, right off the freeway, come all the way to Lonoke to grab all her gear to process a rape victim at a hospital in a proper amount of time. Because if you've ever dealt with a rape victim, they do not want to sit at the hospital. Mr. Ransom can attest to that. They want to get out of there because they have to reenact and re-traumatize themselves in that. Or if it's a child. What if it's a 9-year-old child? Most of y'all have children, grandchildren. Do you want them sitting at the hospital to be re-traumatized, waiting for an officer to go 30 minutes, then 30 minutes back? No one here. As a parent, I wouldn't do that. But we have to have all our capabilities where the officer can get to it. I'm not asking for every single officer. I'm asking for 2 people in a trial period to see how it goes. That is all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for the end of the world. We've been very conservative on our budget.
We gave you everything you asked for. We gave you a raise. You asked for a raise. 10%.
I didn't get one.
You didn't get one,
No.
but everybody else got one.
Correct.
They got anywhere from $1 $1.50 to $2.
And how many problems have we had in the police department versus what was previous administration and previous officers? Every officer that's been a problem, we've cut them out.
We're not talking about the one before, we're talking about these here we gave a raise to,
Correct.
you know. And how many people you got, how many jailers you got now?
I have 4 jailers currently.
You got them, who they keeping down there?
What do you mean?
I mean, the
How many
inmates.
prisoners?
Yeah, right this second, 0.
But
Well, we're a
got
24-hour facility, and that's where the issue lies is 24 hours is all we can hold. If we hold them longer than that, everybody in the city is going to be paying a lot of money in fines.
We've been dragging our feet
We
on
have
getting
not
that
dragged
part,
our feet.
that
With all due
police department.
respect, I have not dragged my feet one bit.
Every time we come here, it's something different,
What do you mean?
different issue.
What, I need specifics, please.
When we asked you back earlier, you talked about, you know, having it ready up.
The jail's running.
By May.
The jail's running, and it was open by May.
And you wasn't keeping no
Yes, we
24
were.
hours.
Yes,
You
we
didn't
were.
have it three
We had 3 jailers.
jailers, how you
We were
gonna
working
keep 24?
12-hour shifts.
They got off at 12 o'clock, what they told me.
12 o'clock. And you're getting the information from an
I'm not
employee that
saying who
wasn't
I
there.
got it, I'm not saying,
I'm
I'm
just
just
speaking
saying.
the truth. We are functioning,
Yeah.
and everything that I've said laid out into my plan, and when I was hired,
Yeah.
we are doing. Now, the jail going to a long-term facility,
Yeah.
we have to meet the
That's
standards
what-
because it was closed.
That's what our initial set out was to do for long term, hold them for 90 days or whatever.
And the jail's closed, you've got to meet all these new standards now.
Well, yeah, because we closed it.
Yeah,
You know,
I didn't.
I
And
know
I'm
you did.
I've got it open less than the time frame that I said I would have it done.
Yeah.
100%.
Who does the dispatching? I mean, when
County,
you, when
we're
you call,
mandated to.
but does it go out here?
No,
Does
it
it go
goes,
to
it goes to the PSAP, the centralized dispatch.
I don't like that.
But we're specifically talking about response time, not.
Response time, our response times are, I would say, about the same as what it was when it was county. Is it probably a minute or 2 slower from leaving the Lonoke dispatch, the Lonoke PD dispatch? Probably so, because it does have to get routed there. Our call times to respond to calls is not even an issue. Our officers are going, they're handling their calls, and they're going 10-8 back in service as quickly as possible. We are meeting every standard and everything that has happened. The roadblocks for the HVAC, no one saw that. No one saw that coming.
You had the state jailer down here.
Yep, and he
3 or
approved
4 different times,
it. He approved it every single time.
you know.
Up
Well,
till the state HVAC guy came in.
we need to get it fixed.
It is good. It is being
Yeah.
worked on.
But back to the car business.
Okay, back to the unit vehicles.
Do we need to make a motion on the vehicles?
We hadn't yet.
No, we haven't, but
In
it's
the-
already in the books that.
In the
you
policies,
can,
it
so
says it.
can you, do you have to make a motion that's something that's?
We voted 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
You take them away. And that,
Oh, okay.
If they did live in.
I'm just saying, for me and my officers, my 2 top officers, to get to where they need to be on time with the amount of effort and to be efficient and to handle our stuff in-house, we have to be able to have this. I'm not asking for every single person in the PD to take it home. I don't ask that at all. I just ask for 2 people.
And I trust Chief Graham to hold his staff accountable on anything. And I'm personally am willing to give up a little bit to get an extra 10, 15 minutes of response time. If it's 5 minutes of response time.
And if you're looking at the gas, okay, let's say this for a second. I looked at all the numbers today, and we budgeted $25,000 on fuel. We've spent about $9,000, and it is November. We are very responsible and very frugal with what we're spending each and every day with stuff. It's no one gets abused. Our citizens have actually come up and said, the PD is different. When we call and we have a complaint, we know that Captain Bradley and myself are gonna handle that officer.
But if y'all are out, if y'all are somewhere else, who comes in? The county?
Who do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, if there was an emergency
Mhm.
and he's in Sherwood or Maumelle or wherever these 2 live,
Mhm.
and there's an emergency,
I can make it 9
Wouldn't the
minutes.
county come in?
Yeah, they will. That's why every police department in the state of Arkansas have mutual aid agreements with
Right.
every surrounding agency. So let's say something really, really tragic happens. We're gonna need all the help we can.
Well, sure.
And as law enforcement, as a brotherhood that we have, we're gonna all take care of each other and make sure everybody gets to go home at the end of the day.
Well,
So if we had a school shooting, don't wanna say that word very loud,
yeah.
but if we do,
That's the first thing I thought.
our officers are gonna be the first ones there, but you're gonna have everyone coming from Memphis from Fayetteville, because I've seen it happen. And I trained all those people before I took this job. That was my job, is to train that all across the state. So we are all gonna have a mutual aid agreement. We're all gonna work together. I can make it from my house, because I usually am a homebody, so I stay around the house most of the time. I can make it here in 9 minutes, flat. And that's not driving excessive. That's just being very reasonable.
I guess what I was looking at when you were talking about response time, but for those two that live where Sherwood and Maumelle, or is that
Sherwood and Maumelle, yes.
Okay. And we had an emergency. You've got how many more police officers?
I have, in the city, I have, what, seven that live in the city limits.
And how many deputies at the county are on at a certain time?
It all depends on the time. I don't want to say exactly how many they have just for operational status, but there are multiple deputies working all the time.
But, my point is, we would be covered with an emergency. We're gonna be covered with an emergency.
So we are going to be covered for the initial action, but I can't have a deputy, we'll say, go to the hospital or go to the crime scene. That's not their area. All their area is just to make sure everybody's safe for that short period of time. That's it. They're not there to investigate. They're not there to do anything. To be self-sufficient and take care of everything in-house, we have to have that. So what if I have an officer that's shot? Let's just put it out there. What if I have that officer shot? I'm going to be there, but I'm also going to have
And
to
you're gonna
direct
wait
somebody.
30 minutes for the man coming from Maumelle or Sherwood to get here.
No.
Yeah.
In a police vehicle, it's not going to take that long.
Yeah. I mean, that time
But I'll
response.
tell you right now, I've made it from Cabot, from Dickie Stevens Baseball Park to Cabot, on the backside of Cabot, in 10 minutes, running lights and sirens, because we had an officer shot at. So, we drive these streets every single day, and we know how the traffic flow. I have zero issues with Captain Bradley or Detective Bridges being able to get somewhere safely and us to handle our incidents in-house and effectively. It's the safety of our citizens that we're looking at. We're not looking at, well, they get to take a car home. That's minuscule.
We've had abuse with that, and we voted a year ago to.
And as you said a minute ago, that's a different administration.
I know.
This is a new administration, and we're handling our business.
Yeah.
If they drive excessive, or they cause problems, they're gonna be looking for a job somewhere else.
Yeah, but how are we gonna know?
We all have GPSs in our cars, and now with the computers coming in the cars on Tuesday, mind you, all the computers were getting installed. We know every time they break the speed limit. We know every time they have hard braking, hard acceleration, and everything in between. So, and that pops up on the computers, so we know. We're working, I'm not gonna speak much of it, but we're working something where the person had 20 different incidences of high speed and braking. That's gonna get dealt with.
Mr. Mayor, I'm gonna make a motion that Chief Graham is able to allow
Captain Bradley and
them
Detective Bridges.
to take their vehicles home just for the trial period, and there's no issues. We'll see where it goes. But I'm good with doing whatever it takes to get a few extra minutes.
I am too, but that's not gonna make that much difference.
Well,
Let's do it, that's why a trial period.
Let's make a vote on it. Let's take a vote.
Yeah, we'll just, I make a motion that they.
Motion from him to drive cars home.
Can I second my own motion?
All right.
No motion, no, not even gonna vote on it?
Anybody else? Okay, no second. So, where we at?
Back where we were.
Huh?
The same deal we had last, when we voted 3 years ago.
You making a motion to keep it like it is?
We gotta go finish his first.
Well, I mean, we didn't get a second.
I'll second it.
You're seconding
Yeah,
his
just
vote?
vote on it, yeah.
All right, second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
No.
Okay. One yes and the rest. Huh? All right, show of hands, all against, or all for? I'm sorry. Got one, Shane. All against, show of hands. 6 against.
It's nothing personal.
I ain't taking it personal,
Got
but when we do have an incident happen, we're gonna do our best job, but I'm trying to do the best job that we can for our citizens, because they're the most important.
That's what we're looking out for too, as our citizens.
Okay, Parks and Mosquito Director Jonathan Curry.
I didn't get nothing.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Fall ball soccer season has completed. It's a good fun season, not too much rain like it was back in spring, so that's, hopefully we keep that going to the next spring for sure. Right now we're just checking lights, Christmas lights. Checking everyone that's out, we replace, and it takes a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I had no idea we had that many lights up there, so but yeah, we're getting done though. We'll have it up and everything going before the 20. What was it? Very thanks. Yes, everything will be up and ready before the end.
So is that before Thanksgiving?
Yes, sir. What was it? I don't know. Yeah,
As long as it's before Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. I will.
If not, I catch it.
All right.
Anybody got any questions for the ballpark? All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, old business. Solar array. Anybody got any questions about that? And ordinance 828, ordinance implementing a marriage provision between members of the local fire pension fund.
I make a motion to put ordinance 828 on the floor.
Motion from Jamie, put 828 on the floor. Second by Raymond, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carried.
Ordinance number 828, an ordinance implementing a marriage proposal or provision for members of the Lonoke Local Fire Pension Fund. Whereas the City Council authorizes the implementation of a marriage provision for eligible members of the Lonoke Local Fire Pension Fund. This marriage provision is intended to ensure an eligible surviving spouse of a retired member of the Lonoke Local Fire Pension Fund will continue to receive the monthly retirement benefit the member received prior to death, accepting the benefit available under Arkansas Code annotated 24-11-826. This marriage provision is limited to a member who is married within 5 years of retirement and remained married for at least 5 consecutive years before the member's death. Now therefore be it ordained by the City Council of the City of Lonoke, Arkansas, Section 1, the City Council recognizes that the Arkansas Local Police and Fire Retirement System, LOPFI, is the administrator of the Lonoke Local Fire Pension Fund, local plan. Therefore, this Chief Administrative Officer is hereby authorized to provide LOPFI with an approved copy of this ordinance approving this marriage provision for the local plan. To ensure equity for all eligible participants of the local plan, the effective date for this marriage provision shall be December 1st, 2024. Section 2, it's the intent of the City Council and is hereby ordained, and the provisions of this ordinance shall be codified into the Code of Ordinances of Lonoke, Arkansas, and the sections thereof may be renumbered and relettered as necessary to accomplish such intention. Section 3, due to the need to promptly implement this benefit amendment for the Lonoke plan, local plan, an emergency is hereby declared to exist, and this ordinance shall be in full force and effect from and after the date of its passage and approval.
Motion to accept first reading.
Motion to accept first reading by Janie.
Second.
Second by Dale. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, motion carried.
Motion to put second and third reading on.
Motion to suspend the rules, second and third reading title only by Janie.
Second.
Second by Dale. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carried.
It's an ordinance implementing a marriage provision for members of the Lonoke Local Fire Pension Fund.
Motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt by Janie,
Second.
second by Dale. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Motion to adopt emergency clause.
Motion to adopt emergency clause by Janie,
Second.
second by Sean. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. All right. Now ordinance number 829, ordinance to amend ordinance number 623 and 662 by modifying the established rates for water and sewer and for other purpose.
Motion to put 829 on the floor.
Motion to put 829 on the floor by Janie, second by Wendell. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Motion carried.
Ordinance number 829, an ordinance to amend ordinances number 623 and 662 by modifying the established rates for water and sewer service and for other purposes. Be it ordained by the City Council of the City of Lonoke, Arkansas, whereas ordinances 623 and 662 set forth the water and sewer rates for the City of Lonoke, for the city residents, businesses, and commercial operations. And whereas the City Council desires to adjust the minimum rates for water and sewer services to reflect the rates proposed in a recent rate study obtained by the city to reflect the rate increase as required by law. Now therefore be it ordained by the City of Lonoke, Arkansas, that the following is adopted. Section 1, that ordinances 623 and 662 are amended to reflect the prices listed below in the rate study attached hereto as Exhibit A. Section 2, that the water usage of each customer shall be determined each month by meter measurement, and the amount to be charged to each customer monthly shall be computed on the basis of the following schedule rates as set forth in Exhibit A. Section 3, the rates shall increase each year on January 15th on the schedule listed in Exhibit A. Section 4, any ordinances in conflict with this ordinance are hereby repealed. Section 5, this ordinance shall be published according to law and shall be made available for viewing in the office of the city clerk. Section 6, this ordinance shall take effect January 15th, 2026.
Motion to accept first reading.
Motion to accept first reading by Janie, second by Sean. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried.
Motion to suspend the rules, second and third reading
Rule,
title
second,
only.
third reading title only by Janie. Second by Jim Head. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance number 829, an ordinance to amend ordinances number 623 and 662 by modifying the established rates for water and sewer service and for other purposes.
Motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt second and third reading by Janie, seconded by Sean. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Motion carried.
There's not an emergency.
There's not an emergency clause here.
Motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt.
I thought they did.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Accept the second.
Well, we just, yeah.
I was just going too fast.
Did we adopt it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, new business. Approval of 2026, ARML AD&D policy for elected officials. About y'all, I hadn't read it.
Every year. Accidental death
Your
and
accidental
dismemberment.
death and dismemberment policy.
Oh, that, okay. I ain't done it.
Oh, I thought it was attached to something else. I got it.
Motion to approve by Sean. Second by Jim Ed. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Motion carried. Okay. Approval to pay bills. Motion to pay bills by Wendell.
Second.
Second by Dale. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Motion carried. City of Lonoke will be closed Tuesday, November 11th, observance of Veterans Day. Planning and Zoning Commission will meet Monday, November 17th at 6 p.m. And City of Lonoke will be closed on November 27th and 28th for Thanksgiving holiday. Motion to adjourn.
I'll make it.
Motion adjourned by Jamie, seconded by Sean. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? We're gone. Thank you all for coming. So y'all are meeting tomorrow night? No, starting next month.
I'm working on it.
For some reason, it won't go in there like it did